Okie dokie, everybody, welcome back. You're here at the Fox Den with Peter Voss, the Papa Fox, and we're going to continue playing Pillars of Eternity. When we last left off, we had found this grisly scene in here. I forgot to mention it last time, but this is an absolute terrible thing to have happen. I mean, in a lot of games, you don't...
Sure.
You feel a little bit removed sometimes from what's actually happening and everything, but when you stop and think about it, like when you actually try to draw yourself into the story, this kind of thing is terrible. It really is. I mean, trying to imagine what those folks were feeling. Anyways, we're going to continue, and I think we're going to be able to beat this dungeon in this go-around, and we'll be able to mosey our way on along. So let's see what we have up these stairs. Today I was managed to able. Wow, my words are really good. I word good. I cannot brain today. I has the dumb. My young little one is up a bed, and now I have myself a glass of wine, and I am good to go. Let's deal with this scolder. Well, oh, okay. Well, there we go. Let's get that going. Let's stun you.
Hey.
And... Oh, Jesus, dearie me. How did that happen? Oh, jeez. Holy cow. Haha. We might have to redo this. Okay, let's get that going again. You are actually going to stun this guy. And you are going to expend a spell slot to take out this one. Okay, I take that back. You're going to expend a spell slot to take this guy out. And let's go ahead with the dazzling lights. Okay. Well, too bad. I think we are going to need to upgrade...
That's not very helpful.
Okay, let's... Come on, deal some damage. I think we're going to need to upgrade this guy's armor. That's just all there is to it. That was kind of pitiful. Holy moly.
Hey there.
Okay, just a sculder ear. Okay. Let's go ahead and take care of this. Armor. Recovery speed minus 35. Let's see, damage reduction 6, 7. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I think we're gonna hold off.
Hey there.
Okay.
I'll see what I can find.
Sneak. Okay. Ooh, the Pilgrim's Lasting Vigil. It's a helm. Resolve and Perception. Let's go... Because it doesn't actually... I mean, okay, so here's the thing about helms. They don't actually give you any AC, really, and they don't weigh anything or do anything like that. And that's one of the things, in some ways, I like, but in other ways, it's just... So... I think we're actually... No, okay, just for story's sake, we are going to give this to Eder. There we go. Because, you know, he's an Eothasian and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. And... Huh. Looks like we can come up out through here. Let's see where this takes us. Okay, we're going to save here because we took a bit of a beating that last time around. As you step over the circle of candles, you hear a rattling clunk from the wall nearby. A door slides open with the grinding rasp of stone. Oh, hey, cool.
They'll never know I'm here.
Let's see if there's any traps or anything. The candles flicker gently as you approach. There is a gap above the altar, lined with broken glass where a mirror may once have been set into the wall.
The candles are still burning. Not bad for a dead god.
Huh. Well, I was actually going to make that very same comment. What's this all for?
Redemption. And they got this whole rite for when you come of age. They take you by the hand and you descend through the temple with your eyes covered, and that's supposed to be like a wicked life. They don't tell you where you're going. I was sweating like crazy when I did mine. They take you to that reflecting pool back there, and you're allowed to look at it so you can face your sins. Then, you come out into this room and you uncover your eyes again and everyone's there to greet you, all your friends and family. It's like you've been redeemed. You light your candle, and it burns with the others. Never had a feeling better than that my whole life.
Eder's eyes linger on the candles, and he seems for a moment to be a younger man.
The candles are still burning. Not bad for a dead god.
We're not going to snuff them out. We're going to leave them. So, when I was still going to summer camp, which is actually a source of great regret, I should have kept in touch with that place. But when I was still going to summer camp, one of the activities that you could do, depending on what counselor you got, or if you were a counselor, what cabin you got, is a something very similar. It's called a trust walk, where you go into like in the case of summer camp, we went to a forest area, and the counselors and the junior counselors knew the area like the back of their hand.
It was nice to see those candles still burning. I figured they'd have gone out by now.
And so they'd pick a stretch where they knew the path. It was clear of all obstacles and everything. But it was really late at night, and they would have you walk from point A to point B, in the dark, very quiet. Just face it alone, but you knew that there was somebody ahead of you to meet you, and all your friends were behind you. And it was an interesting experience for me when I first did it. I was fairly spooked, but I think it was a useful thing, and it was a very memorable experience. I think everybody should have an experience something like that if they can. Okay, let's go back and see what our... Oh, no, it's back this way. Let's see what our fellow is doing. Hi, he's on his feet.
How do you do?
Wharton smiles nervously as you approach. I think I've sorted out the worst of it. Arm's hurting a little less. He hesitates. You were down there a while. Did you find anything? His eyes dart constantly about the ruins. Something you're nervous about? No, of course not. Just never good to linger around places, that's all. Did you find anything? He lied to me. What? Wharton grins uncertainly. I was clear about everything. The risk involved. Is that what you mean? I did say there'd be spiders, and I'll pay you, of course, for the trouble. You and I both know what I saw down there and what they told me. Wharton opens his mouth to protest, but something in your expression stops him. He swallows nervously and looks away. His voice, when he speaks, is small. How did you... That place is full of shadows, spirits of those you killed. That's not... He eyes you fearfully. I didn't kill them. Right up until the end, You don't understand. I tried to help them. I did. Every day, every single day, I went to that temple, and I warned them. I told them that they were playing with fire, and that Raedric wouldn't be patient forever. And every time they'd shrug it off, like I didn't know what I was talking about, like it was costing me coming in to try to help, like it wasn't costing me to coming in to try to help them. I could have been arrested right alongside them. What happened? Raedric sent word he was going to have them arrested. Dragged them out, locked them up. They wouldn't listen. The Rectrix said they'd be reborn if anything should happen, and she wasn't afraid. I convinced them to hide at least. They have that vault full of gold, full of old relics, gold and such. I thought I thought they could hide in there, and once the guards left, they'd have something to sell for passage out of Deerwood, back to Eder. But when I told the men that the priests had already gone, they ordered the temple sealed. I couldn't get in again, Wharton shakes his head. There was nothing I could do. Eder's eyes are wide, disbelieving. Nothing you could do but tell someone. Get the town together. Organize a rescue. I'd have dug them out with my own hands if I had known. They were some of the last decent folk left in this hole. Now all we got is people like you. I do want to say this. You could have spoken up, told Raedric the truth. Which I think I need to say, even though I know that in certain circumstances, I mean, it would take a lot of guts, and he probably would have been killed, or at the very least imprisoned. But something like this happens. Yeah, we're going to go with this. Wharton nods slowly. I could have. It would have ruined me, maybe killed me, but I could have saved them. He looks up at you, eyes wet. I didn't. I told you the way of it, Wharton says, his voice rough. I told you what happened. Guess it's your turn now to make a decision. It's not too late to make amends. I feel like attacking him and killing him would just be worse. And if he really is sincere about this, then we don't want him to stay away from Gilded Vale, because I have a feeling they're probably going to need all the good people they can get, and if he's trying to be a good person, that's going to be decent. And obviously he's a coward, but I don't want money for this. Wharton lets out the breaths he was holding. I'm not so sure that's true. It's been years now. What am I supposed to do? Bury their bones. Try to lead a better life than you have so far. Wharton looks at the remains. He runs a hand through his hair, letting out another ragged breath. I can do that. I can. I'll lay them to rest. Try and do right by them somehow. Thank you, truly, for what you've done. Giving me a second chance. I'll put it to good use.
Hey.
Let's see if we can talk
What's
to
on
Eder.
your mind?
Nope, nothing new.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. Well, let's go up to the inn and take a sleep, because our main person is injured. So that was the first official dungeon that wasn't like a training dungeon, and it's very well done. They always have like little story elements in all of their dungeons. It's not like, how shall you say? It's not like, Fallout 4, actually. I wasn't a big fan of some of Fallout 4's dungeons. Nothing was actually connected to a story in any... Well, not none of it. It seemed a lot like you go to a place, kill everything, read everything, move on to the next place. Whereas this, it feels like there's actually a cohesive story. Room. Common room. That's all I want. There we go. 8 hours have passed. Oh, right, and I was going to buy some supplies. Whew. Okie dokie. Sorry, we're going to go back inside. Back inside, back inside. We're going on back inside.
Hail, traveler.
What do you have for sale? Camping supplies. 3 accept. Trade. Okay. We're gonna... I feel like selling some of these books. But really, since we have an unlimited inventory, we can just pop them on in there. I'm going to do that after this episode's over. I don't want you guys to see a whole bunch of like just aimless clicking, because it's really not that interesting. If you want to read all of that stuff, you know, I'm not actually going to pause it because those things can get a little lengthy. The lore in this game is fantastic. It's very well written. And I feel a little bad glossing over a lot of it, but, well, you know, it's... Oh, hello, Snarf. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. Yeah, I know. I know. Okay. Well, Snarf would like you to all to know that things are happening, apparently. As to what those things are, I have no idea. Yes, I understand. Mother's Plea. Okay, Black Meadow, Mayorwald. I do believe we're going to need to move on from this town in order to actually find anything. So let's go down here. Anslog's Compass, I think, is a place we can unlock after we pass through the south side of town. Oh, we have to go through to Magrin's Fork. That's right. Yeah, because Anslog's Compass, I think, is right here. It will take you 4 hours to complete your journey from Gilded Vale to Magrin's Fork. So, I hope you all are doing wonderfully on this fine evening, or morning, or nighttime, or midday, whenever you happen to actually watch this. Okay. I do believe we can do a little exploring. Oh, Fulmar. Oh, hello there. Begging your pardon, but you gave me a good fright. I thought I heard something rustling through the bushes, or through the brush. Suppose that was just you. Silly of me. Don't suppose you'd happen to need some supplies? I thought I'd make my way over to Madmar Bridge, but I'm starting to think I'd be better off heading back to town and getting a few more folks together. Better safe than sorry, right? Say, did you hear something? Oh boy, we got some woofs. Okay, let's go punch a wolf. Punchy punch punch. Do you want some punch? I got your punch right here. Okay, kerblamo. And pick that up. By the star in the sky, thank you. I've never seen these beasts so bold before. Strange times we're in. Here, take these. I'm headed back to Gilded Vale for certain, and you can make better use of them. Ooh, 3 potion of minor endurance. Let's actually hotkey that up. Potion. No. Who did he give it to? Oh, right here. That? Okie dokie. Right. Let's continue on. Let's actually take a look at the map so we can see. Okay, so basically what I do is I 4-corner everything and then explore the middle. So let's go ahead and do that. Looks like we got some more woofs. Oh boy. Okay. Now we got a nice old spread of them. Let's go ahead and give them some combusting wounds. Okay. That's Eder. Let's give you something to think about. And let's give you guys something to think about. Okay, and give one more blast this way. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we're going to concentrate fire on you. You are going to use that. Okay. So strikes you.
Tell me I
Concentrate fire. There we go. Right. A battle well done. Wolf pelts. Wonder fleas.
Sure.
Looks like we can actually go all the way over here. We got a ruined tower here. There's probably some baddies in there. So let's sneak around. We can take this. You here. I know that's a disengage. Oh, and he's confused. Well, we dealt with it, so that's good.
I shall be discreet.
Goat. Okay, we got a stiletto and some fennings. Looks like there's a little house here. Let's see what's inside. Nothing much. Okay, there's that. We're actually going to sneak just to make sure there's no... Okay, got some stuff here. And debris. Okay. Well, I think that's actually going to do it for this episode. Well, if you've enjoyed, feel free to leave a like or give me some feedback. If you've enjoyed my other work, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's great to see you all here at the Fox Den. I hope you come back and pull up a chair next time for some more Pillars of Eternity. Alrighty, you take care now. Bye.